Greetings. So this time I wanted to tell you about the photography in Milton Turner Photography. Um, I'm getting sweat all in my eye. This is a grackle. I photographed this um, at Fay Lake Park. I was maybe 6 or 7 feet away from him, and I was mesmerized by the sheen of color on what I thought was a just black bird. And got to photograph him in this pose that was just so. Between the eye being brown, there's flecks of purple, blue, and everything in between to black that I thought were just brilliant. I fell in love with photography, and I found that photography was a way to express myself. Through the lens of the camera, I am able to communicate the beauty of the world. I have seen such wretchedness in the absolute highest standard of the evil that man can do. But there is a balance to that. I'm a huge believer in balance. The balance to that is the amount of beauty that is in the world, the amount of beautiful people, and the amount of beautiful acts, the courageous acts, the selfless acts that individuals can do to offset these instances of evil. So I started taking photographs. I would take some on my phone, and then I printed a couple out just to, at my job, tell people, hey, this is going on. I write on the back and I put it down. And that was insane for me. Because I go back and I look at those photographs and they were just god awful. But the message on the back would always be something very polite, and something I needed a customer to do. So that turned into its own thing. And all it took was one single photograph. I saw a water lily, a pink water lily, and I took a photograph of it. And I got to have I had an emotional reaction to the picture because it was so beautiful to me. It was beautiful. And I was like, I've driven past this thing 100 times, never stopped and looked at it. And when I took a picture of it, stopped for a second, hard stop, took a photograph of it. It had just rained, these perfect drops were all on it. It was just, to me, it was almost like a poem. It was so beautiful. Simultaneously, that was 2017. One of my a dear friend of mine was passing away, and I had taken some time off of work, and hospice had come in, and the hospice nurses were amazing. After they figured out, like, why are you here? This person's family isn't here yet. Very guarded over the individual, but the individual wanted me to come in and commune with them. I got to have the most intimate, enlightening, amazing conversations with this individual as they were exiting this world and ending this chapter of their life. and beginning a new chapter. I showed them the picture, and they had the same emotional reaction that I did. In that moment, I knew there was something more to this than I could have ever imagined. A simple photograph became the bridge to something amazing, something so important, something so enlightening, something so enriching, something so humbling and honest. And I knew then and there, in that very moment, this is what I need to do. You've been shown something. Someone has shown you something. Now, I always tell myself this. The pictures may be good, passable. This may be okay. But once it's shared, and someone can tell you about the time a grackle came in and stole their last chip, or how this one grackle will come and land on their dock every day and just stare into the window, and the grandpa would stare back or something like that. Now it becomes perfect. Now the picture becomes perfect. So I developed an ethos, a creed that is along those lines. I'm not worried about the camera I use. I'm not worried about the lenses or anything else like that. I don't subscribe to all of the intricacies of photography. I'm self-taught, and I'm sure there's much better photographers out there. That is not what I'm going after. What I'm after and what I'm trying to achieve is that bridge and connection. And I love that. I want my work to speak my pain. And I want others to see that through all of this suffering, there is strength. And in that suffering and in that darkness, if you strive, the mental strength is there for you to find beauty within this world. The same world that hurts you contains a lot of beauty. Something so amazing. So I'll end it there, and we'll get back tomorrow. And as always, be the reason somebody smiles today. And I challenge you for that. And take care.